Hello YouTubers, today I'm going to be doing an overview of the Sony FDR-AX53 Camcorder. So this is what the box looks like, and I got this camera sometime about 2 weeks ago, and as you recall on previous videos that I had done, I previously had a Canon G7 Mark III, and honestly, I had some difficulties with that camera because first of all, I mean, it would do all these other things like overheating, focusing was an issue, and so on. So I ended up returning the camera and I started looking into camcorders. So I watched a lot of videos out there, reviews like from Mr. Mark Picks, if I'm not mistaken, and very instructional videos, and that is the reason why I decided to go for a camcorder. So as of about a week ago, I ended up getting the AX53, and first of all, it's not a new camera. I got this used on eBay, and I think I won the lotto. I think I got a great deal because although I got it used, the camera looks as new, brand new. I couldn't find any scratches. I couldn't find any scuffles anywhere. As you can see here, I'm pointing at the camera so that I'm doing like 360. I hope that it's showing in focus, and so you guys can have a look at what the camera looks like during the during the time that I put the order in until the time I got it back. I was very I was a little skeptical because I didn't know what to expect, as you hear horror stories on eBay and so on. But anyways, as soon as I got the camera, I started tinkering around. I started playing around with the settings, the zoom function. I love the fact that it has this great integrated gimbal, the 5-axis stabilization inside the camera, and then I started looking for accessories. Now, the advantage of having a camcorder is that they don't overheat. They don't have a recording limit, so they can record unlimited for as long as as far as the battery could last. And these batteries, let me tell you, they can go on recording for a long time, as far as 2 hours, 3 hours, even 4 hours. Another advantage that they have is that you can connect them via the power line in for power. So if your battery was to run out, you can just plug it in and you can continue recording until the memory runs out, pretty much. So as far as the I love the the amounts of inputs that it has, all this micro USBs, microphones, ins. You can listen to your audio that you are recording for a more professional footage, audio. I mean, you name it. The SD card slot, all these other things that it has that usually with a compact camera, with a point and shoot camera, you would have to like have all these extra accessories, such as a rig. You have to build a rig, and you would have to run a line here, another line there, all these additional accessories, and some of those compact cameras do not have all the inputs such as this camera. Now, I'm not going to be going into details as far as specifications and all the features that this camera holds, because there's like tons of videos out there since this camera came out like about 4 years ago, and we're now in 2021. So you can just refer to one of those videos, which they would have way more information if you're looking into the full specifications of the camera. But basically, it is a 4K camcorder. It shoots 4K. It also shoots 480. It has a built-in gimbal, 5-axis stabilization, which is one of the main features that Sony sells on this type of camcorder line of category camera. It has a 20x optical zoom, and if you lay the setting to digital zoom, it can go as far as 30x. It also has a viewfinder. It has the viewfinder here, and This can be very useful in sunlit environments. Also, it has the hot shoe. It has the universal hot shoe and a proprietary connector by Sony, which is called the MI multi-interface connector. So any other accessories that Sony sells, that is one great point that I like about owning now a Sony camcorder or a Sony camera, is that I can buy these accessories separately, and they integrate into the camera. So I am still looking for an audio accessory such as a mic, and I am still debating if whether I'm gonna get the Rode Wireless Go 2, or if I'm just gonna buy the new Bluetooth wireless device that Sony released for this type of hot shoe compatibility. So I'm still debating that. What else can I tell you? I am very happy with the camcorder. I am the audio, the integrated sound quality is not bad. It's not bad at all, and I'm gonna be putting in the video like footage that I took with the camera already, and you can see for yourself, you can hear for yourself without connecting any external mic accessory. It's just a built-in mic that the camera has. So adding additional accessories to the camera, the first thing I did was that I wanted to have a grip, since I had a similar gripping functionality on the Canon G7 Mark III that I had. So I ended up buying this grip here, as you can see. So this grip connects to the interface via a micro USB and a mini USB. This is made from JCC, and they're compatible with Sony cameras, and I believe any other camcorders out there. I'm not really sure. It has like all these button functions, which I'm gonna show you in a little bit. Like you can zoom in, zoom out, record, take photos, put the grid lines on the camera, and all these other things. What you see here on the top is like this mount from Ulanzi. So this is like a quick release. It's a quick release mount, and what I like about this quick release mount is that it came in. Let me show you it's called the Fast Claw from Ulanzi. This is called the Fast Claw. So it has like it comes in two parts. It has a bottom, the bottom part, which is this here, the lower end, and it has the top portion, which is what connects to the actual camera. So I only have one of these connecting to the camcorder, and I ended up buying two of these Ulanzi. So I have one base connected to the tripod, and I have another base connected to the grip. So what I do is that whenever I'm gonna use the grip, all I do is clip it into place. So that's it. That's all I gotta do. And it has a locking mechanism for safety. I can lock it and it won't come off. So let's say I wanna remove it, all I have to do is this, and it unmounts. If I wanna remove it from here and put it on the tripod, it's a very convenient and easy way of doing it by having these mounts, this quick release mounts. So, this is part of the accessories that I'm beginning to gain as I go along playing with the camera. And I'm gonna demonstrate for you how the grip works. And so that's it. That's all you gotta do. Connect it, and pretty much it's ready to go. It's ready to shoot. So you can see there, you can have an idea. So if it was facing my way, if the controls were facing my way, which I could do that, all I have to do is this, turn it around by pressing this button here, and now tinker in the camera, and it looks like it's tilted, but anyways, I mean, you have an idea there. I can set it into place. So I can even I can turn it around, I can turn it around, I can face it my way, etc. So if I wanted to face it towards me, I can do this. I mean, you get the idea. This is a very useful grip, because in situations where you need to get a better focus on your face and more range, this becomes very ideal. So as you can see here, I'm facing it towards me, and I'm able to zoom in, zoom out, etc. And you know, if I wanted to, let's say I want to do some blogging, you know, some blogging, so all I do is this, and I get a better extension so that I can bring more you know, real estate on the screen, on the display. So it's very very useful set of accessories that I'm beginning to, you know, buy for this camcorder. And this is going to be my primary from now on. It's going to be my primary filming camera. And you know, I cannot be more happier. I am very happy for the fact that I ended up making this choice to go for a camcorder as opposed to just searching out there for another compact camera. I'm very happy for that. I also have some other accessories that I have gotten, which I have not gotten a chance to use them, like these filters here, UV filters that you can see here. I haven't even unpacked some of these items that I have gotten. I have gotten also extra batteries, as you can see there. So I have some batteries lingering around. I got this camera bag for the camera, and here is another one of these extra capacity batteries, and they're not made by Sony, because the ones made by Sony are very expensive. So I ended up getting them from Amazon, from a third-party vendor. And so to save a little bit of money, since I went ahead and you know, it was a big investment for the camera itself. Although I got it used, I still had to pay quite some money, but it is very worth it, because I ended up selling the my Canon G7 Mark III, and it was time for me to upgrade to another type of camera. So in the meantime, I had been using my iPhone 11 with the 2 lenses, the regular iPhone 11, and that's what I had been using for shooting most of my footage, with the exception of the drone that my son and I got recently. And by the way, he's helping me here film. So I want to thank you very much, YouTubers, for, you know, always watching my videos, and I hope to give you more you know, feedback on this Sony AX53 camcorder. Thank you very much. Hello, good morning, YouTubers. Good morning, it's the morning. So here I am testing the Sony Handycam FDR-AX53. Hello, YouTubers, hello. I'm headed now to this place that I'm gonna go film. I usually go to the same place because it's like you know, it's the bay, Biscayne Bay, and it's beautiful. From there you can see downtown, and you can do a lot of focus and contrast, also the zoom range and all these things with these little gadgets. So I'm here with the Sony AX53. I don't want to say the entire name because it gets confusing. So the official name of this camcorder is the Sony Handyman FDR-AX50, and so on, and a bunch of other things. It's a 4K. It is a 4K camcorder. So what I've been doing in the past couple of days is that I have been getting accessories for the camcorder. So I do not know if in the previous video that I shot with the AX53, if you saw that my face shows up closer. That is because I was holding the camera with my hands, just like using my hands as the grip. But now what I did was that I bought this grip, this camcorder grip from JJL, and it is compatible with Sony cameras. I believe that this grip is not only compatible with camcorders, but also with any other Sony point and shoot or DSLR compact camera. So that is a big plus, because with the grip I'm able to like if I'm driving, which, you know, I am being careful, but if you're driving, it's better, it's more how could I explain it, you know, more convenient and safer. So I'm here just grabbing the grip. The grip from JJL also has buttons. It has a record button, it has a photo button, and guess what, I can also zoom in and out. I can zoom in and out. I can power off the camera, and it also has another button for showing the grid lines, which is very useful. So on top of that, I also got me I mean, I'm so happy with this camcorder. It is on the heavier side, but it is much better than the Canon, the point and shoot compact camera that I had from Canon, the G7 Mark III. So I ended up selling the G7 Mark III, and I was shooting for a while with my iPhone 11, regular iPhone 11 with the 2 lenses, until I was able to upgrade to a camcorder. So I ended up choosing going for the Sony AX53. So I bought it used. I bought it secondhand used on eBay. This great seller with 100% feedback, and I could not be happier because the camera feels like new. It even smells like new. It has no scuffles, no scratches whatsoever. It looks like brand new, brand new. It doesn't have anything that I could tell that it was a second-hand camera. Now, there was like one little cable missing, the HDMI to mini HDMI and so on, but that's no biggie. It's not a problem because I can always order that from eBay or Amazon. Those cables are like $8 or so. So I also got this like this mount plate from Ulanzi, and what I like about this plate is that I connect. The plate comes into like 2 parts. It has the base and it has the top part that connects to the camera itself. So it's like a quick release plate, and it's very useful, very convenient, because I could just like snap off the camera. I don't have to do any of the screwing and unscrewing of the grip. And I bought 2 of those Ulanzi quick release plates. So what I do is that I put the bottom mount on the grip, and I put another bottom mount on my tripod. So whenever, for conveniency, if I want to swap the camera from the grip and put it on the mount, all I have to do is click on the bottom for the quick release plate, and you know, and place it on the other accessory. So it is very useful instead of having to screw and unscrew another plate and so on. So I am so happy, and I am now headed to, like I told you, to to the bay, and I'm gonna be doing like I'm gonna unmount it from the grip when I'm there, and I'm gonna do like some zoom range. I'm gonna pan around, and so that you can have an idea of you know, what the feel of the filming of the camera is, the footage. And I'm also shooting in regular HD, if I'm not mistaken, the advanced HD ACV something. I have shot in 4K, but for now I just want to restrict myself to HD, since my computer, I ended up sending the other Lenovo ThinkPad Extreme Generation 3 back, so I'm still on my ThinkPad T470S, and I had to do my video editing on that computer as opposed to borrowing my son's powerful Legion T730. So I want to restrict myself to 1080 footage until I'm able to upgrade to a more powerful PC laptop computer. So you know, I'm very happy with this camera. I love the form factor of the camcorders, and honestly, I think that I am more geared towards being a camcorder guy than a compact camera or DSLR type of footage taker, filmer. So for what I do, which is just like YouTube blogging and YouTube videos, I'm not into the professional realm of taking pictures with a professional camera, like for working for real estate and things like that. I don't do that, although it sounds interesting. Again, you know, I'm headed there. I'm gonna be filming like little clips here and there, and then I'm gonna stitch them all together to make the video that I'm gonna release. So I'm gonna add these video clips like somewhere in the middle or at the end of my, you know, the entire video review, or I would say like a reaction to a Sony AX53 camcorder, because like there are so many videos out there reviewing in detail this camcorder, and it's not like it's new because it came out like 4 years ago. But as of now, in this type of category, prosumer, what Sony calls it, I think it's one of the best cameras out there, the camcorders that you can get, because you know, it has all those little details, features, such as the viewfinder, the articulating flip out display, large capacity batteries, a very, you know, Sony state-of-the-art zoom, focus. It even has a manual button that you can select one of the camera components at a time. It won't go full auto, I mean full manual. I think Sony, from what I hear, did this to preserve the sell value of their more higher end cameras out there in the professional category. So, but still, you know, for what I do, for the purposes of what I do, this is a great camera. So stay tuned. I'm gonna end the video here, and I'm gonna continue filming once I park over there, and you know, I start shooting, getting better footage at the you know, the view of the city and the bay. Thank you. Okay guys, so I just got here. In order to catch a parking spot here, you gotta come very early. So this is like under the Rickenbacker Causeway, right under that, you know, there's like a parking spot, but it gets very full here because a lot of people come here to fish and just hang out, because it's a beautiful place. So you gotta make it here early. Like right now it's like 8 o'clock, and the weather it's delicious. It's 63 degrees. So I was able to find a spot, and I'm happy for that. So I'm here. Okay, so here I am, guys. I'm gonna do a panning around, and the sun is just coming out. It's on the opposite end there. So I'm gonna turn where the reflection of the sun is. So you can see there the reflection, and I don't have any type of filters or anything like that. So I'm gonna head out there where it's sunny, and so let me walk out there. So another thing that in one of the orders I did via Amazon, I ordered this mic, this wireless mic, because I have been debating whether I get the Rode Wireless Go 2 that came out, or if I should just get a proprietary MI multi-interface mic that Sony offers. So I got this WB2, if I'm not mistaken, and it's like the first generation of this type of mics. It works via Bluetooth, and I was not able to get it because the Amazon package was arriving late, and I ended up canceling the order. And then Sony came out with a version 2 of that mic, and you know, I'm still debating as to which one I'm gonna get, if I'm gonna get the Rode Wireless Go 2, or if I'm just gonna order one of those made by Sony, which is more convenient because it uses the MI interface, and I wouldn't need the little cable, because like Sony's hot shoes have like these little connectors that automatically link and charge and do all the audio stuff on their devices that they provide. So I'm still debating that, so for that reason here you might end up not getting a great sound because I'm using the audio mic built into the camera itself. But sorry there, I turned the camera off using the grip by mistake. So I'm gonna be zooming in, zooming out, and I'm gonna flip the camera around, and I'm gonna remove the grip, and I'm just gonna use it with my bare hands. Like I want to feel that beauty, that you know, the contour of the ergonomics of the camera, and I'm about to do that now. Sorry there, I turned the camera off using the grip by mistake. So I'm gonna be zooming in, zooming out, and I'm gonna flip the camera around, and I'm gonna remove the grip, and I'm just gonna use it with my bare hands. Like I want to feel that beauty, that you know, the contour of the ergonomics of the camera, and I'm about to do that now. Okay, so here I am, guys. I just flipped the camera, and I'm not using the grip, I'm using the camera itself. I'm grabbing it with my hands, using my hands as the grip, and I'm gonna do a pan around. I mean, this is a beautiful place to come in, especially like early in the morning, and provided that you find parking. So that is where I park. That's the little parking spot they have here, and up here that's the Rickenbacker Causeway that stretches to the other side, and it leads to you know, the rest of Key Biscayne. So let me start by doing the panning. I'm gonna do the zoom. We're gonna start here. There we go. Look at this. And this is not 4K, it's shooting in HD here. And I told you the reason why I'm shooting in only HD. Let's get closer to the cranes. I'm gonna zoom in a little further out. And I have the setting in just optical zoom. I don't like using any digital zoom because it loses quality. But this is pretty much as far as it can go. So that's the maximum zoom range. And the stabilization is very good. It's not shaking or anything like that. All the way at full zoom. Oh, the windshield here is getting a little cold. I'm gonna zoom out, and I'm gonna go to the downtown area. So we're gonna zoom. You tell me which building should I zoom into. That building in the middle, like right in the middle, right at the top, it looks like some sort of letter signs, but it's not. It must be like some sort of pool. So I'm gonna zoom right in there, all the way to the end. Let's find out what's in there, what's up there. And it seems to be under, they're constructing something. They look like cranes. Yeah, they are cranes. So this is the maximum zoom range. To the top of that building's, you know. So I'm gonna begin zooming out. Zooming out, zooming out. Let's see if I can get another building into focus. I'm gonna pan to the right better. The right. That's the older building. That used to be First Union Bank. Am I mistaken? No, not that one. Oh yeah, so it is that one. Or maybe I'm confused. You can see the details of that other crane. That's the maximum zoom range here. So I'm gonna begin zooming out, zooming out, zooming out. There we go. Zoom out some more. Zooming out some more. Okay, so as far as audio, the audio may be on the bad quality side because I told you that I wasn't able to get that wireless mic. Otherwise I would have had, you know, I would have had better audio quality because it's very windy here. So the wind is coming from that end, from the west. And I'm mistaken, that's the west and this is the east. Yeah, where the sun is coming out. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna like walk around. I'm gonna go under the bridge, the causeway. Oh, you know what? I'm forgetting my grip. Let me show you what the grip looks like, so you have an idea. Now that I have the camera dismounted from the grip, I was about to forget the grip. It costs like $40 or so. So this is the grip. That's the mount from Lanzi. That's the quick release mount, and this is the actual grip. So this is the front of the grip. You can see there. Those are the buttons that it has. Oh, I'm not getting focus, right? Oh, this is what the grip looks like, guys. So I'm gonna put this in my pocket. I was gonna forget the grip. I can't believe it. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Okay, yeah. I was losing focus for a moment, but I was able to get it. Get that camera focus. Isn't that nice? Okay, so I'm walking now like under the causeway, and as you saw there, when I was trying to gain focus on that boat, the yacht that was passing by, it lost a little bit of focus, but the AX53 was able to regain focus right after that. So I'm headed to the other side. Like, this is the side of the bay where it lays like in a, I would say like a peninsula looking thing. And now I'm headed to the other side, which is it faces the open sea of the Atlantic. So the waves are a little harder on the other side. But not so bad because it's the Atlantic, it's not the Pacific. I'm headed, as you can see, there's a lot of people here fishing. They are fishing. So I'm headed to the other side now. And I'm gonna do like a zoom range test towards those buildings, and that is Key Biscayne all the way at the end there. Oh, and by the way, this is the open sea. There is still a key on the opposite side, but the rest of the, you know, what you see there is open sea. So I'm gonna zoom in into those buildings, and I think I reached that's the maximum optical zoom. Now if I wanted to change the settings to digital zoom, this AX53 is able to go up to 30x on digital zoom, if I'm not mistaken, but it might look a bit more distorted. What I like about it is the gyro, you know, like the gimbal built within. So even though I'm zoomed all the way in at its maximum, I am still able to retain focus on the you know, what I'm shooting at. So, and that is because of the stabilization built into the AX53. It's like a 5-axis gimbal, and it's just like floating within inside the camera, and it's very nice technology. I'm gonna begin zooming out, guys. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry there. Let me zoom here. I'm gonna zoom here. There are some pigeons there. See if I can get them into focus. Yeah, there, you can see them there. You see? See those little babies there? I'm gonna pan around. There's another building I can gain focus into, do a zoom range. Look at that. It looks so close and it's yet so far. I'm gonna zoom out. Whoa. Come all the way back to where I was shooting at, getting footage at the other buildings. I think they're there. Nope, I lost them. You can see a yacht there. Look. It's hard to focus, but again, I'm not blaming the camera because it's very far away. There are the other buildings that we're shooting at. So I'm gonna zoom out fast. Power zoom out. And then I'm gonna pan the camera towards the causeway. So here's the causeway. And I am parked right somewhere in there. And you can see though, I mean, how this camcorder focuses like almost immediately. And honestly, when I had a Canon G7 Mark III, I had difficulty focusing, even after it had a firmware update, and I had difficulties with that. Also, it would overheat when I was shooting in 4K, and I just didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that in many times that I went shooting during the daytime, I mean, it was hot, but in my view it wasn't hot enough for the camera to shoot off because of overheating. Because if I would have been shooting in a regular 1080, that wouldn't have happened. But it only happened in when shooting in 4K. 4K would overheat the G7 Mark III, and that overheating would cause the Canon camera to shut down. And you know, one of the advantages of filming with a camcorder is that you don't have to worry about that, because it's just, you know, it's just what it is. Camcorders don't tend to overheat. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I put the grip back from JJC, and it's very easy because it's it's attached to the mount, the Olanzi quick release mount, so it's very easy to just clip it back on. And like I told you, I was about to forget that grip when I was shooting at the buildings because I lay down on the floor and I could have forgotten it. Just left it there, lost it. So I'm back on the, you know, I'm back on the grip, and as you can see, it's very easy to maneuver the camera with this grip. And it has all these buttons that I can zoom in, zoom out, I can even take a picture and so on. So one last thing, I'm just gonna do like a 360 panning before I leave this place, this beautiful place. So I'm gonna begin doing my panning right before I go. And I don't have any filters connected to the lens of the camera as of yet, but I'm still working on that. So far I have gotten a couple of accessories, but I'm still missing others. Okay guys, I hope you enjoy the the footage on this Sony AX53, so that you can have an idea what the video quality is like. Thank you, and you know, do hit a like and subscribe to my channel.